Hello. Hmm. Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing great. I told y'all I had to come back. Cause y'all had y'all say y'all couldn't hear me. And my headphones, my phone is like going out. So I have to use headphones, y'all. And I refuse to buy me a new phone right now. Y'all, it's Christmas. I haven't got nothing together for Christmas. And Christmas is like literally like a month away. Yay! Give me about a minute so I can, mentally get my thoughts together because I gotta read a person, y'all. I have to read a person today because I saw something that when I did this thumbnail, I saw something that we need to speak on. So, give me about another minute or so, and we can get into the meat and potatoes. So, I this is my guilty pleasure, Tubi movies. That is my guilty pleasure. When I tell you, when I can't sleep at, and it's like going, like for example, I might wake up at 4 o'clock. No, I have to be up at like 6:15 to get the kids together, get myself together, and be out of the house by 7:15, 7:20. Get out of the house. But baby, that is my guilty pleasure. I will go to sleep and wake up to another fuckery show on Tubi, and it is so good. Like I know I'm not the only one in this world that's realized Tubi still can make those crappy movies. So I saw Sneaky Link this morning, right? And I'm like, what the hell did I just watch? Like, it didn't make any sense. Did it make any sense? Girl, it didn't make no sense. Nothing made sense during the whole show. Like, nothing made sense. So, um, I probably watch. Oh, and by the way, y'all know I stay in North Carolina, right? So there's two counties beside me that is Robeson County. So of course I'm like super excited. It's called Dope Boy. And one of my workers that I work with said that her ex-boyfriend was in the movie. Girl, why he was in the movie for like a blink. At least he's doing it, y'all. I can't knock it, but girl, he was in there for a blink on guys. So y'all, let's get into the meat and potatoes of my thumbnail. So as I'm sitting here watching, not really watching it, I just need to take a picture of the kids playing on the pole. Some people might think it's innocent. That's between you, okay? But to me, on this platform, nothing's innocent, okay? Nothing with a child is innocent on this platform. Call it what it is. I feel like my Jazzy Life intentionally likes that controversy due to the fact that it keeps people talking. People are going to go and look and see for themselves, and that's how she gets her views, okay? Because why not show, just like Diamond showed herself changing her baby, and she knew that what it was. It's for views. People are going to watch, gonna be looking, not intentionally for the kid, just to see if she still got it up there. That is sick to me. But Jazz, there was that little girl that was on that poll at the time was not your children. Why you thought it was okay to upload a little kid that's not yours on this platform? I mean, y'all could tell the little girl was she was in the field. She was in it. Her little legs on both couches just swinging. I'm like, Jazz, that's not even your kid. At first, I thought it was Aiden. Okay. But then I looked, Aiden's still jumping. But that is not even your kid that you recorded. I can see if it was your kid, but it's not your kid. That is more like some drunk monkey sat around and say, let's have a birthday in a bus thing. Didn't even think nothing of it. Didn't think nothing of it. You just wanted, that is drunk people birthday vibes. That's not a kid. And when I scoped through that little whole shebang, I didn't see not one kid that looked like a kid of her age. That y'all get what I'm saying? I get it, cousins and stuff like that, but typically that is like a peer birthday. You know, the kids are drinking little juice, little sparkling juices together, and y'all chit chatting and without the pole. Because the pole does similar, it does represent something. It's not a fire truck. Yeah, I could see it was a fire truck and y'all had the pole there. I get it. I 100% get that. But that is for like a bachelor party. Was the little girl getting married? Did y'all think this birthday party out? Because I know there's limousine and a bus form, but they also cater to children. That's the reason why I know that you, as a mother, you did not put your foot in that. Because you should have said, a pole in the bus? Nah, we don't need that. Most parents would say that. But you got the kids just y'all know back in the day, we're gonna talk about childlike. Back in the day we had Players Club. That was our motivation when we was kids. When you was in my age group and you had a pole, we used to swing around the pole, any pole. If that was the the playground pole, if that was the light pole, we did that. Okay? Because we seen Players Club, we knew what it was. But why do those kids know what that is? Like I said, I could see it was Players Club. Like, kids watching Players Club with adults. I get it. Even though I'm not saying go ahead and do it. I get it. Cause y'all be honest with you, our parents wasn't that great as parenting. Trust me, I know. Can you imagine a 4-year-old talking about pop that pussy? Uh-huh. Yeah. Doodoo Brown. I was in 7th grade singing Doodoo Brown. I didn't know nothing about it until I got older. But at the end of the day, why do those kids know what to do? Y'all, and I'm just shocked. And Jazz, don't get on here talking about how somebody's an unfit mother. Okay? Okay? You need to try to find you some books to be a parent. Because again, I said in my other first live, I felt like that birthday party was probably shared with another cousin that birthday came along the same time. That wasn't just a Caitlin's birthday party. That was like, oh, let's put all the kids' birthdays together. Because, mentally, they know everything about that pole besides speaking clearly. How about that, King? And, people was talking about her dress. I'm going to say this. As a mother, I would not, as a mother, and that's how I know that you really don't have a lot of say when it comes down to the other side of the family. You don't. You don't have a lot of say. She don't. You in the dark. You was in the dark with this birthday thing. You was in the dark. And the worst part about it is I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Philip, you thought this shit was okay. Philip, you thought this shit was okay. Either way, you thought this shit was okay. Where was Philip at? I didn't see him. He might have been there, but I didn't see him. Because I know that he probably would have stopped Aiden from playing on that pole if he was there. But to each his own. I saw Hannah. She looked like she fresh out of paying for it all. Good job, Hannah. She looks very overwhelmed. And somebody has said, did she drink 7 days out of the week? Most likely to keep up with Philip. Yeah, I'm telling you, women would dumb down their whole persona to be next to a man. You think average women be at a birthday party that doesn't have their kids, and the man that I've been holding him down, girl. Bye. Yeah, this had me tickled. Okay, this right here had me tickled. Cause Jazz, you said she didn't pay for anything, girl. You know she didn't pay for nothing. You heard me playing it. She didn't pay for nothing. And she was content. That's the reason why she threw shit on. That's the reason why she threw like whatever to that girl's birthday. Maybe she might be. I don't know. I would assume that she would be more like a Delta. Yeah. Hey, Queen. Oh, he can. Oh, poor baby. He weird anyway. I don't know. No, King Mike. I don't know if you have kids. Would you allow this birthday for your 11-year-old? Like, I just couldn't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't know. There's some rules and guidelines for me as a parent. Back in the day, everybody wanted a limousine to, ride in a limousine for their birthday. It was weird, right? But yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to drive in a limousine. Then when I got older, there was the Escalades and the big bodies and all black, and you want to feel important, right? That makes sense. The bus, I get it. But it should have been more kids friendly. And why is everybody not sitting in the seat like that bus can't get in an accident? Yo, I was more scared of like the bus hitting on brakes or something. And the kids are like, because their body is not as big as, their body is light. So any wind can blow them across the room. I was like, that is an accident to waiting to happen. Like, I don't know about y'all. That's just, I can see adults doing that, but not kids. That's all. I was like, that's a break away from a disaster. Um, well, Hannah, y'all, I don't know if I can say this, but Hannah is dealing with low self esteem. Just like Jazz, y'all got to understand, Hannah was a big girl when Philip was in prison. Okay. She lost so much weight and then she got bigger again. Y'all, you can't tell me I'll be in my 20s. I'm knocking down the prison door to visit a man in prison. I ain't even gonna lie to you. In my 20s, I wanted my man to be free. Okay. And I don't know why, because majority of the men I dated was in the military, and their ass was never freaking free. Okay, they was Uncle Sam's bitch for until the end. It was Uncle Sam's bitch. Okay, so when they had duty called, they had to go. Okay, they had to go to work on time. But that I at least got to see him on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like real, I could touch him. But I don't know. That I would say low self esteem rose, and most people might not like it, but it is what it is. It wasn't love. It wasn't love. I think he kind of, how can I say this? He forced a certain look on Hannah, and then when he came out, she had to hurry up and look a certain way. I don't care what y'all say. And he knows that. He knows it. Most men, they know it. Because I'm sorry. I lost my job. Mm-mm. And I got 8, 10 kids. Mm-mm. Oh, I haven't bought none. Mm-mm. And this man also telling me he don't want no more kids. Girl, she a damn fool. I'm just thinking about what what took place. And also, Hannah's father, she lost her father too. And that's not like, oh, that gives her a get out of jail card for Hannah. No, but sometimes she's been with Philip since she was 15. That explains a lot. Okay, I'm not saying that they did the bump and grind when she was 15. They might never did a bump and grind because he went to jail while she was a high school. Okay. Yeah, that's not funny, but it is funny. So I'm not gonna put that in the atmosphere. So he was still like a father figure to her. You get what I'm saying? 15? Yeah. But she lost her father in her like her late teens or her early 20s. She didn't like lose them like back in the day. She lost them like recently because I think the mom for Christmas or think it was Christmas, and she said it's been like 2 or 3 years since he passed away. So yeah, to me, I don't think she had a very good father figure. To me, I don't think so, because there's no man to be like, my daughter's 15 and she's messing around with a man that's at the time had 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? What he's gonna do for her. He's been in and out of jail. You gotta think about that. So I don't know, y'all. Philip, I wouldn't have done that birthday party. It was too grown for me. Um, that's just my personal opinion. Well, you know what? Now you said that, Hannah's been around. See, I always thought, and I personally feel like this is something I always feel, and I could be wrong. I always felt like Hannah was competing with Asia, and that's the reason why she had to be the ride and die chick. Hannah, you don't have to be the ride and die chick. If Philip gets a chance to go with Asia, is because Asia was always going to allow him to be back. You don't have to be the ride and die chick. Personally, he's never going to go back for Jazz, but Asia, he might. He might. So my thing is, you need to run like ASAP. But you can't tell people that they think they're in love to run. You can't. They're gonna have to find out the hard way. But yeah, I'm finished with my thumbnail. Yeah, I giggled. Yeah, I giggled. And I don't think y'all heard me before. I was basically telling y'all that Jazz was talking about Hannah, and how, not Hannah, I'm sorry. Jazz was talking about Medusa, and how she was, allowing her daughter to get on TikTok and dance, and then I realized Hannah, not Jazz, did the exact same thing, but she didn't show her kids. She showed other people kids. So I guess it's not that bad, right? Well, she invested too much, Vitamin. She invested too much in Philip. Like, she can't just walk away. She invested in so much in Philip. Like, a lot. And she knew that she had to invest in him. Like, I feel like this is just me. She invested in a lot in him. She can't let her trophy go. It's sad. Philip is a trophy. And you know what? I feel like, I don't know if y'all ever watched Jazz old content. Jazz was more like a Jazz had a little bit of common sense. Not like a lot like she don't have today, but she had a little bit of common sense. Like, she understood how to get the A to B without the dry hustling. or the e-begging and all that great stuff. Jazz, she had to figure shit out back in the day. Okay. And I don't know if y'all realize that Jazz could not beg when she had just Caitlyn and Amaya. She couldn't beg. She tried to do the fund me for her rent and it didn't go nowhere. So she had to figure shit out, right? Until she had got the twins. And then she got a virtual baby shower. That's when she put two to two together. Oh, all I have to do is put a registry up. That's when she started doing registries like crazy. But Jazz had to figure shit out because they didn't have a registry back then. When it was her and Philip, they didn't have a registry. And if y'all can just go back to it, when she had to open those presents and Philip was watching TV, he didn't want to open that shit because he knew that shit was like begging. Like, what the fuck? I'm a man. And you're asking people to buy shit that I'm supposed to buy. He probably didn't respect her. Chris, on the other hand, he didn't fucking care because he didn't have to pay for it. That's the reason why he got on here talking about, I wish it was a Nike bag. Y'all remember that? It would have been dope if it was a Nike bag. Nigga, if you buy you a Nike bag, you don't have to worry about it. And I also think that, women don't like challenges. So they pick dumb men. I'm sorry, it's 2000 and when was it? 2018, 2019, when Philip is still pimping. We can sit here and agree and disagree that the women that he was pimping was stupid, right? But yeah, he was pretty slow too. Okay. You know what, Rose? I did see, and Vitamin, I'm coming back to yours, okay? Um, I did see that, and I did like a small disgusting video about it. But the thing about it is, do I see Jazz going to those food pantries? Not every week, because it's a hit and miss. Y'all get what I'm saying? She can't really rely on that. She can't. That's the reason why it's kind of important. Like if y'all have like here in our county, we have like they have a Mountaineers, a Smithfields, and there's another chicken plant. They used to have a turkey plant, but they don't have it. I think it's another chicken plant, but I know it's Mountaineers, right? So when there's like overstock of meat, some of these companies will give it to our local meat place, our local food pantry, right? And when I tell you, these people walk out with a box of, like, for example, they might have a box of cut ups, like the chickens cut up and like all the quarters and stuff like that. That's cool. And then, or they'll have a box of chicken breasts. Just everything in that box is chicken breast. They might have a box of wings. But either way, they'll give it back to the community. They don't always get it every week. They don't get it every month. But those people be grateful for it. And and they here I know for sure that if you want like a food pantry and you're an elder, they'll bring you a weekly thing of stuff. That is beautiful. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm not laughing at the food pantry, I'm laughing at what she recorded, right? And I said, that's about right. Yeah, she does these house as groceries. You get it, you get it. That means like she's too stupid to realize where she's at, y'all. Groceries. I saw that thing. I was like, yeah, Jasmine's at right place. Now I still think she have food stamps, but again, it's Christmas time. She needs to pull your heartstrings. So what she's doing right now is like trying to show that she's struggling. So when she dropped that Christmas list, it don't look so. It don't look like she's you know she got it together. She looks like she's struggling because she showed y'all food pantry haul. And I'm just waiting for her to do another week one because you can do these like people are like food pantry. They know how to do it. Like I'm gonna tell y'all. Hold on. Let me go find somebody real quick. Hold on, so y'all can check them out. Okay, there's a couple of them, right? Meaty Meals. I think I told y'all Shady TV. Hers come to her door. Um, and when her mother was alive, she would get like food for her mother and for her, right? And when I tell you, they give them a lot of they give them a lot of food, right? And I mean, like they get fresh meats, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. They get canned. They get rice. It's like they help them to like get to like multiple meals out of these weekly, right? And Jazz could do that. She could. And she does it right. She goes to different food pantries once a week. She can, girl, you'll have your stockpile peeled. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm starting to believe like Jazz might be a victim like the 600-pound people. They was deprived on food. So to me, she looked like she's more concerned about her own belly than her kids. Cause I don't know about y'all. It's getting winter, right? And my stockpile is starting to be rice and beans. I might do a couple of meats. But typically you can never go wrong in the wintertime with something with rice and beans. It sticks to you. Jazz don't know nothing about that. She don't even know how to make basic rice. But y'all, I'm about to head out because it's 1 o'clock, y'all, and I know that I need to be in bed, and maybe some of y'all need to be in bed too. So, and y'all, I'm just blabbing, not really saying much, but yeah, I'm about to go to bed, and y'all have a lovely evening. I'll be more, I'll be more ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I might come and do a video. Might, I'm not for sure, but I might be ready for y'all tomorrow. You know what, Rose? And I just said y'all was about to go, right? I think Chris will be back before the Christmas. Before Christmas. Only reason why I say is because somebody is going to want him out of their situation because he's not doing something, or he knows that Jazz is an easy target. He knows that he don't have to buy Jazz nothing for Christmas. He don't have to buy Stinkerbud nothing for Christmas. He can just come and get some ribs and you know it's almost tax season, y'all. I don't know why we think Chris is gone. It's tax season. It's homosexual. Hey, just check the what is that called? Check his history. That's just a pattern right now. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I'll bet y'all at the end of November, Jazz is going to do a Christmas. You know, last year she had Chris in her vlogs, right? Her intro. But let's see if he'll be in that intro next year. Because I think she needs them. Even if they are have some type of arrangement, like, hey, tell the people you're my cousin. Y'all get what I'm saying? She don't mind that type of arrangement. She actually likes it. But yeah, Chris is Jazz is his backup plan. So I don't see him gone. Like Jazz has to have a nervous breakdown for me to believe that Chris is gone. And I know that's wrong and sad, but she's going to have a nervous breakdown because she can't come on here and tell y'all that her and Chris is done. She can't because she was bragging about my man for a very long time. So it is what it is, y'all. So I will see y'all later, and y'all have a good night. I promise y'all. Go to bed, go plug in y'all TV, watch a Tubi movie, and fall asleep. That's what I'm about to do. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.